One of the very worst things that can happen to you in this life is waking up one morning and going, "Oh my God, I need a job." My son told me years ago that he had a high school teacher who said, the days of being a dentist or a doctor for 50 years, that's over. All of you students here will have 5 careers in your lifetime, and that's certainly been the way I've lived. Consciously or otherwise, with the result that my friends are always saying, "Oh, David, you're so resilient, you always reinvent yourself." Well, necessity is the mother of reinvention. Here's my strategy for looking for work. I've only been in this position a handful of times in my life. It was never fun, but this approach paid off. Number 1, don't try to solve your unemployment today. It can't be done in one day. You'll exhaust yourself and get very discouraged. 2, make your goal modest and achievable. 1 good phone call, email, or connection of any kind each morning. If that effort results in something, then follow it up with a meeting or whatever the next step is, and you will have done your duty. If nothing happens, then fine. Go play tennis, go to the library, tend the garden, or take up woodworking. Try again the next morning. 3, follow through on any good lead, accept any reasonable offer, even if it's far from perfect, because 4, here's a rule of life, it's always easier to find work when you're already working. Here's the second part of the looking for work strategy. There are 2 basic approaches to looking for work. The first is what a lot of people do. It's, "Oh, please, sir, may I please play in your sandbox? Pretty please, pretty please." I'm too egocentric. I don't like begging. I don't like working for other people very much. So my approach is different. It's, "Oh, nice sandbox, sir. By the way, have I shown you my truck? Here's what it does. You see, it moves sand in a slightly different way, and I think faster and more economically than other guys' trucks. So if you like it, give me a call, and I'll come over and move some sand, and I can send you an invoice, and you'll pay me." I've been very lucky in my life. I've only worked for other people a handful of times. Usually I'm a contractor, and that's great. I don't want to belong to your culture. I'm not looking for friends. I don't want to sing the company song or drink the Kool-Aid. I want the work, and I want the payment that comes from the work. Pickle. Try to work at something you love. Try not to work for somebody else. The power and the passion come from ownership.